Easy tips on how to make the most out of your credit cards by howtogrowcredit.com.
While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and feel free to comment down below with any comments and questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you have a YouTube channel, let us know that you followed us and we'll follow you back. Let's grow together.
While there's always a need to have cash in the wallet, having a bit of plastic is all but necessary in today's society. As banks make it harder on you with fees on your debit cards and accounts, many people are using credit for more and more of their money transactions and money storage needs. Keep watching to determine how to charge cards wisely. A lot of people don't handle their credit cards correctly. While everyone gets into debt at times, some people use the credit that they irresponsibly have access to and end up in huge amounts of debt with too high payment obligations they cannot meet. You should always pay your full balance each month. This way, when you use credit and keep a low balance, you will improve your credit score as well. You can avoid being late by putting your credit card payments on automatic payments. A minimum payment is there for the company to milk money from you for a greater length of time. Always pay as much as possible more than the minimum payment. This will help you avoid pricey interest fees in the long term. Credit card companies state your minimum payments to make as much money from you will not pay more so they can. This is why you should pay some amount over the least allowable amount. This helps you avoid pricey interest payments down the road. Plan a spending budget that you will be able to stick to. Simply because a card issuer has given you a spending limit, you should not feel obligated to use the entire amount of credit available. Know the amount you can pay off each month to avoid high interest payments. Many retailers will always verify signature matches so your card can be safe. Read the credit card agreement thoroughly before you sign your agreement with the company. The first time you use your card is often considered to denote acceptance of the agreement terms. Although the print may be small, it is extremely important to read the agreement fully. Don't use an easy-to-guess password for your cards that can be simply figured out by someone else. It is a huge mistake to use something like your middle name, birthdays, and children's names because anyone can learn that information. As soon as you receive your credit cards, sign them. A lot of people skip this step and have their cards stolen. Many vendors now require cashiers to verify signature matches so your card can be safe. Be aware of any conditions and terms. It is not uncommon for companies to change terms and conditions with relative frequency. Make sure you review all changes so you know how they may impact your finances. Keep track of your credit score if you would like to get a good credit card. Companies offer different cards to people with different credit scores. The best credit cards, those with low rates, cashback, and great points options, are only given to consumers with superb credit scores. Retain a copy of the receipt when you utilize your card. Keep these receipts and compare them with your statement so you can be sure it is the amounts match. File a dispute with your card company if you were overcharged as soon as you discover it. This smart technique will serve you well and ensure you never get overcharged for your purchases. Those of you who want a new card should keep their searches to those that have no annual fees and low interest rates. Many options don't have annual fees, so it is silly to choose a card that does. Don't make a written record of your credit card's PIN or PIN down. You need to remember what your password is so no one else can steal or use it. Never use a public computer to make online purchases with your credit card. Your important information will end up stored on computers. If you use these types of computers, you are setting yourself up. Purchase items from your computer only. If they refuse to do this after you talk with the retention team, you should search for better rates. After you locate a company that offers a rate you like, switch to that creditor. Keep track of your credit score. A score of 700 is what credit companies feel the limit should be when they consider it a good credit score. Use your credit properly to maintain this level, or if you're not there, use this method to reach this level. With a credit score of at least 700, you will receive the lowest interest rates and best credit offers. Do not make a payment on your credit card right after you charge an item. This will help boost your credit score. Do not close active credit accounts. You may think that closing accounts are a good idea, but it can harm your credit. The reason for this is that the credit reporting agencies look at your available credit when considering your score, meaning that if you close accounts your available credit is lowered, while the amount you owe remains the same. Compare your statements to make sure the information matches. It is easy to underestimate how much you owe on your credit card if you use it frequently at restaurants and grocery stores. This is because those charges can take longer to appear on your credit card statement, and so you think you have spent less than you have. This can lead to you spending more money since you will have the perception that your balance is lower than it is. Some people try not to get bank cards so it will look like they can do for their credit. You should always have at least one credit card so you want to build credit. Use it and pay it off quickly. If you do not have any credit, your score is lower and lenders will not know whether you can manage credit. Carefully review your monthly credit card statements. Look for any errors with the charges that you made and make sure there are no unauthorized charges. Report errors and mistakes to your credit company right away. By reviewing your statements, you can prevent being charged for any inaccuracies. Secured credit card. Having outstanding balances that exceed your ability to pay may ultimately result in harm to your credit record. If your credit score goes down, it can affect a few different things, including the ability to find housing, get a car loan, your auto insurance premiums, and in some cases, your employability. Avoid prepaid cards when you are looking to get a secured credit card. These are typically debit cards so they don't report to any of the credit bureaus. A lot of them will charge additional fees and are no more than checking accounts. Put down a deposit and get yourself an actual secured credit card so that it reports to the credit bureaus, and acquire a secured credit card. Be sure that you know of all the fees that come with your credit cards before signing up for them. There are more than just interest rates and annual percentages rates to be concerned about. Look for fees like service charges, cash advance fees, and application fees. Many people are turning to bank cards because of all of the fees associated with debit. With this growth, you can take advantage of the benefits bank cards have. Use the advice given here to find the best card for your needs and to use it wisely. If you open a credit card that is secured, you may find it easier to get a credit card that is unsecured once you have proven your ability to handle credit well. You will probably also getting other offers in your mailbox. This means it is time for you to re-evaluate your financial situation and make some good decisions about how to employ credit in the future.
Thanks for watching this video.